Hey, shalom, y'all. Man, I'm so sorry, family. I did not even realize so many people was over here. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just continue where we left off. Let me post a link in the Discord and let them know we're over here so people can know to join. I was just like, they're like, melanated by you. It was like, we're over here waiting on you. And I looked and I saw all of y'all here, I was like, my oh my. Oh, Father, forgive me. Okay. Let me just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna post the link. Whoops, my bad. All right, let me post this link into the Discord so people can know to come over here. We are live. I'm so glad I got my keyboard to work because I had accidentally spilled some water on it the other day, and at first it wasn't typing correctly, but all esteem to y'all, it was working now. Welcome back, everybody. All esteem to y'all and Yahusha. I'm so sorry, y'all. It's like when I do these lives, bro, this is how I love them because they're so good and there's so much we talk about. I can literally just go from this topic to that topic to that topic to this topic. And then it's like sometimes I can't even keep up with what I got going on because my streams just be so random. So all the stain to Yahuwah. So we're going to continue where we left off. Melanated by Yahuwah says, I can't hear anything. Hold on, Mac. Hold on a minute. Let me do a mic check real quick. If you guys can hear me, give me a 1 in the chat. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, give me a 1 in the chat. If you cannot hear me, give me a 2 in the chat. Just want to be clear. Daral Yahuwah is here. Shalom, sis. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, melanated by Yahuwah, you might want to refresh just to be on the safe side. She says, I can hear fine. Hey, y'all. Fancy seeing y'all here. Yada Yahuwah. Linda Rutherford's here. Carolyn is here. Shalom, shalom. Yehukana, Shabbat Shalom, family. Welcome back. Okay, so this is just a simple kick it moment for us. We can chat, we can hang out, we can make jokes. It's still Shabbat, so I want to keep it on the light side, right? I'm also going to bring in the chat if you guys have anything you want to ask me, feel free to do so. And also, if you want to come on and talk, feel free to join the panel. I'm also putting the link in the chat as well. And there's some people I don't see here yet. You know what? Hold on. Let me go back to the other video because I want to be sure that, that video literally ended, so I don't know if it's still going to be showing, but let me just send a message to everybody there to come over here. Okay. All right. So we'll just wait on some people to come in. I'm going to be responding to your comments. Carolyn, Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. Yahuwah. Yada Yahuwah. Good to see you, sis. All esteem to Yahuwah. Wow. Yeah, I was shocked, bro. I'm not gonna even lie. Sometimes, bro, y'all gotta understand, man. Like sometimes I just be processing. You know what I'm saying? The devotion. Shaul just joined the membership today. All esteem to Yahuwah. Sometimes I still have to process that, like I still have to come to terms with processing the devotion of you guys to this channel. I've never seen this before. Yexer be random. I'm so random, Aki. Like, that's not no lie. That ain't no exaggeration. That boy Yexer is random. I'm all right with that, though. I would probably be boring if I had the same thing I say all the time, so on and so forth. I think the randomness is part of my charm. Yeah. But let me show y'all. Let's go back to this thing, man. I wanted to show you guys this video, picking up where we left off. Hey, Star is here. Shabbat Shalom, sis. Good to see you. I'm glad you are with us. I don't know if you caught the lesson from earlier, but yeah, be sure to check that video out. We talked about scriptures, what to do if you feel alone. I think that was a very inspirational video for those that might feel that way sometimes. But let's get back to this Trump thing, though, because I do want to talk a little bit about that. So we could see that it was some Black women that had called into this Trump space on Twitter. And as I was saying, these folks were not making her feel too welcome. Two Black women, two Yahudi Black women in a white man's space. So let's just hear out what happened. Just remember, I got that timeout ready. Well, see, what I like about these shows when it's not like a specific topic, it can go in so many directions. So I know, you know what I'm saying, we gonna always have a good time. So all esteem to Yahuwah. She said, Mark, she said his Melody Bayou says his laugh still be making me laugh too. All esteem to Yahuwah. All right, let's watch this.
Chase, radio show. I don't have to be here with you.
But no. So, P-Ray, pay attention to this. Pay attention to this because this is so unnecessary. And he will actually regret this situation.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Goodbye. We don't have to be here with you.
Goodbye.
I have a national radio show. Enjoy your room. Thank you, Prophet, for following. Ciao.
They don't want you around, bro. They don't want you around, but yet so many want to exist in these spaces amongst a group of people that just don't want you around. Well, you know what? To be real with you guys, I don't have that kind of mindset. I have no interest in trying to get in spaces where I'm not wanted, right? You will not see me shucking and jiving and, you know what I'm saying, trying to smile in these people's faces and be accepted by them. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If I can be honest, we can have an honest dialogue. Tracy Bot Yahuwah is here. Shalom sis, good to see you. They want you around to vote for Trump. That's about it. Facts. And it's like even throughout this campaign, all you have seen is a bunch of racial pandering. He tried to get your attention with the shoes. He got your attention. What, everybody want chicken? You want chicken? Anybody want chicken? It's the greatest chicken. You want chicken? Racial stereotypes to suck you in. Now, criminality. They see you as nothing more than a statistic. Oh, man, I wish our people would wake up and see it for what it is. My, oh, my. Even Rick Ross. This is what I'm saying. A lot of these people are paid by the Ashkenazi to promote Trump to you. Take a look at this. Rick Ross.
Morning glory. It's a beautiful day to be the boss, but check me out. I just got off the phone with one of my homies, and let's make it clear. You vote for who you want to vote for. It's fine with me. But one of my homies, he was just like, boy, I can't wait till Trump get back here. And boy, he had a nigga eating. And I just don't want nobody to be delusional. You can't be a delusional nigga. Did he have you eating, or was it a nationwide, worldwide pandemic and you niggas stole the money? Did you niggas steal the money?
I can't take him seriously, bro. I really can't. Just stick with rapping. You know, I mean, you know, I ain't gonna take away from the fact that he actually, you know what I'm saying, his art I used to listen to. His music, I can't even call it art because it's really degeneracy. But it's like when I see Black people trying to get into political spaces, things that they don't really understand about or understand the nature of, it's cringe to me, especially somebody who's been a rapper all their lives. It kind of reminds me of, what was that dude's name? Thug, what was it? What was his name? He was on Boondocks and he was like trying to get into a political space. Thugnificent. That reminds me of that Boondocks episode. Thugnificent Barack. He thought that getting into the politics thing would boost his career. Then he ends up on CNN and ends up making a total fool of himself. I'm trying to see if that episode is able to be seen. Thugnificent Politics. And, you know, they love nothing more than a Black man who is unlearned in something, speaking on something, so then they can challenge you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're going to talk about politics, now listen, I'm not a politic person, but I can tell you what the three forms of government, anybody that's getting into politics or even believing in voting should at least be able to tell you what the three branches of government are. I want to ask y'all a question. How many of y'all know what the 3 branches of government are? I want to know if y'all can name it, because most people can't. And they talk about, I'm going to vote for this person, I'm going to vote for that person. I'm going to tell you what the 3 branches of government are. You have the judicial, the legislative, and the executive. That's common basic knowledge, right? Judicial, legislative, and executive. But yet I asked my mom that question because she said she wanted to vote for Joe Biden. And let me show you real quickly. We gonna cruise down memory lane because I want y'all to see how brainwashed people are. So this is when Biden got the nomination for president. Look how people were celebrating. Let me show you something. When they were like, yay, Trump is going to be out of office. Whoa, 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 whoa. I want y'all to see how people were celebrating in the streets. Okay? Let me see if I can find the video. Kind of hard to find nowadays because that video hasn't aged well. Biden celebration in the streets. Which shows you that politics is literally all just political volleyball. Right here. Look at this. I just want to bring y'all down memory lane to show you how goofy these people are. Okay, look. Celebrations in the streets as Biden projected president-elect. And this was 3 years ago. Let's just watch this. You're going to see black people dancing too. Look at it, bro. I'm laughing. Twice natural, you wrong. She said I was gonna say eat 'em. Marquillon says heathen. I ain't messing with y'all, bro. I am not messing with y'all. But look, you can see 3 years ago, everybody was celebrating when Biden won. Okay? Let's look at it a little bit more. التي تحتفل ترفع علم الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وترفع أيضا صورة الرئيس السادس. Look at black man dancing. You got this little American flag on his shirt. Oh man, they playing Jay-Z in the background and all of that, man. That's crazy, bro. Look at this. Look how happy they were. Look at the black little Negroes, Yahudim dancing. Everybody wearing their mask, complying with the system. You know, I had a song where I said, complying with the system ain't defeat and oppression. They lie so many times, they fall, they lead in succession. I will not comply, they don't impede my direction. Kill that program and that TV is a weapon. Okay? Everybody was wearing a mask. Everybody was going along. See, it's so easy to steer people to the left and to the right, to the right, to the left. It's so easy to do that because of celebrities, because of social media. Right? Before you just had celebrities, but now you have social media to lead people in a certain direction. This right here is proof to me how easily this world will accept the anti-Messiah. But the difference between Biden and Trump is that the anti-Messiah will say all the right things at the right time, and he will not be, you know, there won't be any dirt on his name. Completely unfazed. And he starts telling you the things you want to hear, look how much the world is going to be gravitated towards him. Look at this, bro. This is crazy, homie. What the heck? Oh, these white people, you know, they think they're doing something. Black people, look at Yahudim right here. My, oh my. Wow. I had to mute it because of the music, family, but look at this. People are honking.
News viewers.
Oh, boy. Wow. Yeah, bro. Crazy. Crowds dance in the street of Boston after Biden's win. Whew. My, oh my, family. Crazy. That is crazy. Now, we seen Biden got in office, done destroyed everything. Now, let's also look at all the black people that was saying Trump is a racist. So let's see, when Trump won, black people angry. I just want to see what videos come out. Right wingers implode over Trump's 34 account guilty thing. Okay, so those are liberals. Trump wins. Trump won. Black people. Let's go back to 2016. So we saw the response to Biden winning because they were so filled with propaganda about Trump. Okay, now keep in mind they had Blacks for Trump back then 7 years ago, which is why I'm saying that same Negro right there, these are COINTELPRO. All right, they are provocateurs. You think about Black Lives Matter when they have provocateurs, smashing the stores up to lead other black people to do the same thing. It's unfortunate, but they're what you call a Judas goat. Give me a 1 if you know what a Judas goat is, family. Give me a 1 if you know what it is. Give me a 2 if you don't know what a Judas goat is. Somebody just send me a text. Jerusalem asked you a question. Okay, let me see what she said. Give me a 1 if you know what a Judas goat is. Give me a 2 if you don't. Let me see. Jerusalem asked a question. Let me scroll up to you, sis. Give me a second. I didn't see it. Let's see. Oh, All-Star said, first of all, Rick Ross is gay. Second of all they're in one satanic club, so of course they promote each other. Facts. Hold on, Miss Jerusalem says, I'm trying to look for your comment. You said you had a question. Markia said you had a question for me. I'm trying to scroll up. Let me see. I don't see it. Would you mind asking it again? Because I don't see it in the chat. I don't know how far up it is or how farther down it is. I don't see it, though. Can you ask it again if you don't mind? I'd appreciate it. Okay, so some people know what the Judas goat is. Some people don't. Okay, it's not a scapegoat. I'm going to show you what a Judas goat is because I need to, it requires a deep explanation. So let me just pull up Judas goat. So we all know about Yahuda, okay, or who you call Judas, because his name would actually be Yahuda because there's no J. His name was actually Yahuda. Yahuda Ascarat is actually what his name is. They call him Judas Iscariot, but it was Yahuda Ascarat. That's why they put his last name, because it helps you identify that he's not Yahuda, the son of Jacob, okay? But we all know about Judas. He betrayed Yahusha the Messiah. He betrayed the Hamashiach, okay? We all know that. Now, the reason why they use the term Judas goat, let me show you what the definition of that is so you can understand how that ties to what I'm seeing with the black community, especially these rappers, okay? Listen to this, Judas goat. A Judas goat is a trained goat used in general animal herding. The Judas goat is trained to associate with sheep or cattle, leading them to a specific destination. In stockyards, a Judas goat will help lead sheep to the slaughter, while its own life is spared. Judas goats are also used to lead other animals to specific pens and onto trucks. They've fallen out of use in recent times, but can still be found in smaller slaughterhouses. Okay, so Judas goats lead the animals or the sheep or the herd to the slaughter. Okay, so you can think of your rappers as Judas goats. Okay, they lead, they associate with the sheep, they associate with the lambs, and they get friendly with them, they get their trust, and they lead them to the slaughter. That's what a Judas goat is. So when I'm showing you this video of this Trump supporter that is essentially, blacks for Trump and all of that, these rappers coming out telling you to support Trump, they are leading you to your own enslavement under Project 2025. It's actually a very, very powerful tactic. But this guy right here is on Twitter, And he's over here talking about blacks for Trump. Okay, so he's probably paid. He's an agent. Okay, I'm trying to see if late night hosts react to Trump's win 7 years ago. Hold on, let me see. I want to see videos of people actually talking down about the racism of Trump. U.S. election 2016, how voters reacted to the incredible result. Let's watch this. Look at the black people. Okay.
The Florida Republicans who gathered for a victory party were being told to prepare for defeat. The exit poll predicted a Clinton win, which would pretty much guarantee her the presidency. But then they started counting the real votes, and things were looking up and up.
He's been my candidate from day one because he's not a...
Across town at the equivalent...
Okay, now this is the Clinton Democrats. Okay? Let's see what their
Democrats, the mood was heading in the opposite direction.
I'm sickened. I'm without words. I thought for sure that Hillary would win this election, that Hillary would win Florida.
Then, when Trump's victory in Florida was confirmed,
I'm so proud to call him
the blue firewall of what
Go Trump
of the Obama years, a
bunch of white supremacists. But anyway, you can just see, family, how easy it is to be able to steer people any way they want to go. Any way they want to go. 6 foot soldier, hit the like. Yeah, thank you so much, Aki. Please hit the like, family. Okay, she re-asked her question. Okay. Let me see. She says, does the Most High allow his daughter to leave a Gentile, especially if that guy rejects the truth? So, according to the scriptures, a man that had violated Yahuwah and married a heathen woman, there is times in scripture where they would put their wives away. Those strange women they were married to, there's examples of them putting that wife away. And I do believe, I'm going to be real with y'all, family. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I personally believe in the wilderness, the Most High is going to require Yasharah that are married to heathens to put them away. The question is, are you going to be willing to do that? That's what we got to ask ourselves. So, sis, I'm like, Miss Jerusalem, I'm going to give you a scripture to show you this, that they had to put away the strange women. So I would imagine it might be required of the women to, the man to put away the Israelite woman if he is a stranger. So let me go to that scripture. We're going to pull up a few of these scriptures and look at what they say. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pull it up, answer your question completely. Okay. Okay, so look at this. Let me share my screen. I'm just pulling up a few verses here from Google. All right, Nehemiah 13:27. Shall we then hearken unto you and do all this great evil to transgress against our Yahuwah in marrying strange wives? Ezra chapter 10, verse 3. Now therefore let us make a covenant with our Yahuwah to put away all the wives and are such as are born of them. Okay, according to the counsel of my Yahuwah and of those that tremble at the commandment of our Yahuwah, and let it be done according to the law. Proverbs 5:3. The passage warns against the dangers of being involved with a strange woman, describing her as one who drops as a honeycomb and her mouth is smoother than oil, but whose end is as bitter as a wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Okay, so they had to attach once again to the covenant. But see, this is the problem. When it comes to marriage, the way it should be is that covenant should be between the Israelite man and the Israelite woman, not with the Gentile. Now, the Gentile can graft the whole of the covenant. They can become a part of the covenant, but an Israelite cannot make a covenant with the Gentile. Now, maybe you didn't know when you did this. Maybe you did not know that this was how it's supposed to be done. But my question, beloved sister Jerusalem, is, are you willing to separate from him if the Most High requires that of you? Because I believe he's going to require that of everybody. That's Yasharah. Remember, the wilderness is about Torah training. It's about training in Torah and returning back to his ancient ways. I do not believe that these strange women and these strange men that are being married into the nation are going to be permissible to him. And I do believe it's going to be required that you separate from them. And I just think that that's something that y'all got to be willing to do. And I'm not saying some of y'all are not, but Ayil says, Yexer, shalom from Britain. Oh, wow, Britain. All esteem to Yahuwah. My first time here. Do you believe the 12-tribe chart the street camps use? I personally don't. I believe all 12 tribes are black. Yes, sis. We do not believe in that chart. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. That reminds me, sis. Thank you for bringing that up. All 12 tribes were Negroes. This has been proven. This has been revealed. There's no way that black people, melanated, dark-skinned black people, produced what you think of today as Hispanics, produced what you think of as Native Americans. Hispanics have no history of Torah. The Northern Kingdom are all in Africa for the most part. And I'm going to show you scripture in a second. But I want to show you guys this because I'm glad this sister brought this to my attention, because I want to show you guys that these white-skinned Hispanics are Europeans. They are not Negroes. Therefore, they are not Israelites. So let me show y'all something real quick. Take a look at this. I'm so glad you asked that, sis. Yada Yahuwah. Look at this, family. DNA proves 80 to 90% of Latinos in America have predominantly 65.1% Iberian, Spaniard, and Portuguese. Spanish colonizer DNA. Puerto Ricans have 72 to 75% Iberian DNA. Iberians are white European Mediterranean race like their Arab brothers. Look at this, okay? You see, white or Caucasiform group, okay? The Baltic race, Finland, Russia, Poland, Alpine race, Central France, Switzerland, Northern Italy, Southern Germany, okay? The Nordic race, Scandinavians, Anglo-Saxons, Great Britain, the Mediterranean race, the Arabs, okay? Remember, the Arabs are originally black, okay? The Dinaric race, Eastern Alps, Balkans, Asia Minor, and the Mediterranean race are the Iberian and the Hispanics, okay? But these are all Caucasians. Every one of them is a Caucasian. So yeah, I don't believe any of these people are I can't even talk right now. I do not believe any of the Native Americans who are white-skinned are our people, nor do I believe these white-skinned Hispanics are our people. All 12 tribes were Negroes. But that's just them trying to colonize something that's not theirs. What about mixed children? So if we go back to that scripture, let me see. Give me a second. Because according to the law and the Torah of Yahuwah, clearly there was mixing that took place, right? We do know that is to be true. But I want you to pay attention what Ezra chapter 9 says, though. Or chapter 10. One more time. Now, therefore, let us make a covenant with our Lua, okay? To put away all the wives and such as are born of them. So let me ask you something. If you have a mixed child, are you willing to put that child away? Including the woman that child came from? Because according to the scriptures, the mixed children could not enter into the congregation until the third or fourth generation. So there might be a possibility, not only do you have to put away the strange wife, but put away the strange son. Because I can tell you right now, Yahuwah did not like people having mixed children. Now, he knew his people were going to do it, but he created a standard when it came to the mixed children. Let me show y'all this. Give you another example. This is Husha or Hosea 5:6-7. They shall go with their flocks and their herds to seek Yahuwah, but they shall not find him. He has withdrawn himself from them. They have dwelt treacherously against Yahuwah, for they have begotten strange children. Now shall a month devour them with their portions. Okay? So even mixed children, okay, made Yasharah defiled because they have mixed their seed. You feel what I'm saying? So I do not even believe we should be even having mixed children. And I believe that there's going to be some things and some decisions some people are going to have to make when it comes to this, when it comes to the wilderness. That chart is trash. Yeah, white Hispanics are white. And I've said before, the only Hispanics that are our people is the Afro Hispanics. I'm gonna show y'all. I know some people already know this. We've talked about this so many times, but we get new people coming in all the time. So we just have to make some things clear so people understand that Afro-Mexicans are Negroes brought from the transatlantic slave trade. Let's see. I'm going to try to find y'all a video that talks about these Afro-Hispanics. Give me a second here. Because, I mean, if I'm being real with you guys, bro, look at this. Let me show you this. This is from African Diaspora News Channel. Shout out to the African Diaspora News Channel.
So we got one of the sisters from Colombia that's going to just address something that I have seen a lot. And a lot of people are extremely ignorant, in my opinion, and have no clue about just human beings on planet Earth at this point.
Yeah, it's so true, bro. A lot of people do not know that Afro-Hispanics exist. And it's not because we are choosing to be ignorant, but it's because of white supremacy and the cover-up that, you know, it's like once you admit that black people, you know, were here first, you admit black people were Hamites, black people were Shemites, black people were made in Yahuwah's image, black people were the Japhites, they ruled over Europe. When you admit we are the original human beings on this earth, it destroys white supremacy. So that's why there are people that don't realize that even the Chinese were originally black. The Native Americans were originally black. The Hispanics were originally black. There's a lot of cover up when it comes to the truth. You feel what I'm saying? I'm so happy, Ak. I'm gonna refer to you some all 12 tribe Negro believers. All esteemed to Yahuwah. I'm glad to hear that, sis. Yada Yahuwah. I'm glad the Most High Yahuwah led you here. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to, have people come in that tells the truth. But let's watch this, man, because a lot of people don't know this because Esau was hiding this, y'all.
But that's really clear.
This is for Afro-descendant people that weren't born in the U.S. Don't you get annoying when you get approached by these people and they ask you, like, where are you from? In my case, I say, I was born and raised in Colombia. I'm Colombian. And then they say, but what is your ethnic background? Because they want to know where's your skin coming from, right? And I say, well, I'm Afro-Latina. Afro? No, you're not Afro. Really, honey? Don't let this hair fool you. That's my mom's. But where do you think these nostrils come from? Where do you think these lips come from? Where do you think the blackness of my knuckles come from? Where do you think the blackness of my elbow comes from? Honey, that's Africa. That's Africa. As a matter of fact, I was born in Cartagena, Colombia. By the 1600s, Cartagena was the...
Now, keep in mind, family, keep in mind that some of these Afro-Hispanics are darker than she is. Okay, now she admitted her mom is probably European or something like that, but her dad is black. So you are what your father's seed are. Okay, well, you are what your father's seed is. Therefore, this woman is a Yahudi, but she's melanated. She looks nothing like the pale skin Hispanics you see of. Now, let me see if I can find a better example. Give me a second, y'all. So look at this. These are Afro-Hispanics, family. Now, if you stood next to him, well, he looks more white, honestly, more Caucasoid, but he would be considered Afro-Hispanic. I'm trying to see if there's a better video I can show you guys of Afro-Hispanics, like this right here. Look at these people, Negroes.
Make them ourselves. Now the black people have united with the local culture and mixed with the local people along this coast, and we multiplied, and there are now many black people here.
This country is home to more than 1 million.
Look at that woolly hair like Yahusha, dark skin. Okay, this is a Negro, but this is what they're not showing you, family. This is what they're not talking about. Afro-Brazilians, yes, Kanaki, Afro-Brazilians, Afro-Dominicans, Afro-Hispanics. Now, why won't these camps ever acknowledge them? Why won't these camps ever acknowledge these Afro people? Matter of fact, one of these segments that you'll find, they talked about how a lot of these people came from West Africa, from Igbo or Negro land. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to show y'all something else because since we talking about the chart, I'm going to disprove the Native American thing. We could leave. I'm gonna go to Watchmen Reports. He did a great video. Shout out to Watchmen Reports and Debaria. They did an amazing job on this series. But they showed you that really these these so-called, indigenous Africans are really just Hamites.
90.
Mixed with Japheth. So let me see if I can find it. Hold on, y'all. Right here. This is what I want to show you. Now, take a good look at these people. Shout out to Debaria, their channel. This is Watchmen Reports. Okay, that's his channel right here. I got to give love to him for all the work he's done, because he's done a great job with this Whited Out series. But take a look at this for y'all that haven't seen it. Okay, these are not our people. Look at the hair. Where's the afro? Look at this straight hair. These are Hamites, homie. These are not Negroes. Well, let's watch. Let's watch. Bro, these are not our people. I mean, look at the hair. I mean, when our people, you don't really find Negroes wearing their hair like this. And look how straight it is. Okay, look at this. I'm just saying. These are not our people, family. I don't see the men with beards. Like, now, some people be like, well, they wore fringes. So did the Babylonians. So did the Romans. Okay, our people wore zizis, not fringes. There's no zizis here. Where are the zizis? Where are the priestly robes at? Where's the sackcloth at? And they get tattoos on their face. What is this? Homie, you saying this is a Negro? Cuz, hold on. I need to be clear. That's supposed to be I'm laughing because people really I'm laughing because people really be all like, they look just like us. And I'm all like, what? Homie, they look nothing like us, homie.
Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop lying.
You lying heathen.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid.
Those are supposed to be Negroes.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Look at his face. I mean, he got the bone in the nose. He's clearly a Hamite, bro. Clearly. But these are not our people. But I've heard people say they look just like us. They're black, Akimia says, but what about the darker ones? Some natives in Florida do look like us. I mean, you got to understand that there could be some mixing going on there. But one thing I do know is when you look at Native American culture, it is not the same as our people. I'm just saying, and let's not also forget they enslaved us. Why would you enslave your own? He is a baby. Lead the way, and your son shall surely follow. Don't ever mix again. Yeah, don't do that again. Don't do it. Don't ever mix again. I mean, like I said, some people don't know. They didn't know at one point, but now that you know better, you do better. Just don't mix anymore. Bro. I mean, they got animal skins. Bro, when have our people ever wore this? You know what I'm saying? Looking like a chicken. You know what I'm saying? Never, you know what I'm saying, wore this. Now, I'm going to make a confession right now. All right? My mom, okay? I'm going to make a confession for some of y'all that, you know what I'm saying, might not want to tell the truth. I'm going to tell the truth. My dad is a Yahudi, but my mom, her mom was native and her dad was black. So she's still a Yahudi, but there still is some native blood in me. And I'm going to tell y'all the truth because I ain't got nothing to hide. My mom, my biological mom, her mom was native, but her dad was black. My dad is just full on Negro, but there is a tiny, tiny bit of Native American blood in me. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, I'm not a heathen, okay? I'm clearly not a heathen. My Negro features, they stand out. It's nothing. But I'm just going to tell you the truth. But I can tell you, even based off of my own personal experiences, that my mom's side of the family did not practice Torah or anything about Torah. All right? They didn't. They are not our people, family. My dad's side of the family were pure Yahudim. My mother, my physical mother, my biological mother, her dad had married a heathen. Okay, he did. Well, she's not really heathen because her dad was black, but nonetheless, her mother was partially, you know what I'm saying, something else. So my mother's father married a heathen woman, a strange woman, even though he was a black man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, some of us probably do have Native American in us, but I just know based off the scriptures alone, I am a Yahudi. And you can't even really tell because, I mean, you can't even tell that I even have that in me because it's so minute. My brothers came out a lot lighter than me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think I was hated so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed my mom's side of the family, my mom's father was ruddy. He was a ruddy Negro, very light skinned, but he was a Negro, obviously. But I've noticed that his wife's side of the family did not like us. She used to say all these things about how dark I was, how nappy I was, how nappy my hair was, how black my skin was. They have a colonizer mindset. They really do. I'm going to be real with you. They really, really do. You feel what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong if you happen to have family members that might have something of that in them. You are what your father is. Granted, my mom was black, but she was mixed with native. There's still native blood in this Yahudi that's speaking to y'all right now. We don't get to choose who our parents are and what our lineage is. But I'm telling you right now, family, if you know you're Yasharal, do not mix. Do not. And yes, Yahuwah says he will cleanse our blood. I believe there's going to come a time where we are pure blood Yahudim. There's no slave colonization blood. There's no slave master in us. No slave master in our DNA. No strange women in our DNA. Strange men in our DNA. Strange seed in our DNA. Ayel Benazak says, I just found nappy in Dutch means unkempt. All of these bywords that they put on us. But yes, yeah, even you said, I believe everybody's blood is going to be cleansed. For real. We didn't ask for this. We didn't ask. If we would have known who our father is, we would have been in that womb demanding to be straight Yahudi and nothing more. So he will cleanse our blood. I do believe that 100%. And things that happen. See, that's how merciful our Father is. He knows what happened to us in slavery. One of the scriptures he gave was that, you know, the Yahudi male would marry a woman, but then another man would lie with her. He spoke about what was going to happen to our people in slavery. And then, of course, when you are people who don't know who you are, you might go after the other nation's women. Some of the black women who don't know who they are might go after the white man or the other nations as well. So there's just things we did not know. You feel what I'm saying? But now that we know, family, we will be held accountable if we continue to do these things. Lady Audi says, I have West Indian blood and it shows in our hair. Dang. Yeah. At least he didn't allow us to be genocide. I'm grateful for that. Khan Aki. And I feel like if there might be a little bit of colonizer in me, a little bit of Edom in me, I'm thankful that I'm able to make it here today to walk in the truth and be obedient to our Father. He could have let these nations finish us off. And rape is, I can't say the R word on here. RAPE is not a good thing, right? In any sense of the word. But there could have been worse things that could have been done in the end. There are whole Yahudi men that have been, they ping pong balls cut off. Therefore, they would never be able to produce another seed again. You, Yasharal, men and women, you are an example of the mercy of Yahuwah because you're still here today. You are a descendant of the slaves that made it out. You know how many didn't make it out? You, standing right here, right now, listening to this stream, you are a remnant of the slaves that survived. Wow. The remnant. Yes, absolutely, CC. The remnant. Powerful. Ayil Benazak, do you believe Yahushua or JC is Joseph's biological son? I personally do. I don't. I do not believe this. And I'm going to do a teaching, but I'm going to just show you why real quick. This is literally going to take up the bulk of my teaching, but I can prove to you it's not his son. All right? Very, very easily I can prove to you. So if you go to the book of Jeremiah, okay, it tells you about something that's going to happen to the men of Yasharal. Okay, and I'm going to show you why it's not Joseph. It can't be Joseph. Okay. So let's go to Jeremiah 22, and I'm going to show you. Jeremiah 22. Let me go to the whole chapter, actually. Okay. So look at this. Let me show this to you. We're going to come back to the Native American thing, but let me show this to y'all real quick. So Jeremiah 22. Look at this. I want y'all to pay attention to this, okay? Let's see. Where is it? Is it actually? It might be Jeremiah 33. Yeah, I think it's Jeremiah 33. Let's go to Jeremiah 33. Okay. Now, listen to this. This is talking about Kananiah, or what you call Kanya'u in the Abari. Okay? Now, Kananya'u was being, or not Kananya'u, but Kanya'u was doing very wickedly. Okay? And Yahuwah placed a curse upon the descendants of David. So we'll start off at verse, we'll start off at 21. All right? Just for context. So let me full screen this. You have to pay attention to understand this because this will prove Yahusha could not be born from Joseph's lineage. Okay? Now listen. Then may also my covenant be broken with David, my servant, that he should not have a son to reign up on his throne, and with the Levites, the priests, and my ministers. And the hosts of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand sea measured. So I will multiply the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. Moreover, the word of Yahuwah came to Yirmiyahu, saying, consider that what his people have spoken, saying the two families which Yahuwah has chosen, he has cast them off. Thus they have despised my people, they should no more be a nation before them. Thus saith Yahuwah, if my covenant be not with day and night, if I have not appointed the ordinances of heaven and earth, then I will cast away the seed of Jacob and David my servant, that I will not take any of his seed to be rulers over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I will cause their captivity to return, and I will have mercy on them. Now, this is Yahuwah saying he's never going to depart from his people. But I'm now going to show you that when it comes to who Joseph comes from, he can't be the father. Okay, because if he is the father, that means Yahuwah's lying. So give me a second. I need to find the scripture. I know it's Jeremiah. Okay, I believe that's 37. Let's see. Hold on. I want to make sure I get the scripture right here. Yeah, 22, Jeremiah 22. So let's go back to 22, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. Okay, so we're going to read 22, and we're going to start off at verse, we'll start off at verse 24. Okay, now pay close attention to what I'm about to show you. Okay, and then I'll show you Joseph's lineage, and you're going to see how he can be the father. 24. As I live, saith Yahuwah, through Kananiah, the son of Jehoiakim, king of Yahudah, were the signet upon my right hand, yet I would pluck thee thence. And I would give them into the hand of them that seek thy life, and into the hand of them whose face thou fearest, even into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and into the hand of the Chaldeans. And I will cast you out and your mother that bare thee into another country where you're born, and there you shall die. But to the land whereupon they desire to return, shall they not return. Now listen to this, 28. Is this man Coniah a despised broken idol? Is he a vessel wherein there is no pleasure? Where are they cast out? He and his seed are cast into a land which they are not. O earth, hear the word of Yahuwah. Now listen to this. Thus saith Yahuwah, write ye this man childless, a man that shall not prosper in his days. For no man of his seed shall prosper, sitting upon the throne of David and ruling any more in Judah. Okay? So it says anyone that's the seed of Coniah or Kanan Yahu can sit up on the seat of David and rule anymore in Judah. Yahuwah put a curse upon Coniah and all his descendants. Okay, now I'm going to show you Joseph's genealogy. Okay, because he was cursed. Therefore, Yahusha had to be born of a virgin to escape this curse. Now let's go to Matthew. Matthew chapter 1, and I'm going to show you Joseph's lineage. So Matthew verse 1. Now, we can just look at Abraham begat Isaac, Isaac begat Jacob, Jacob begat Judas, so on and so forth. So we're going to look for Coniah. And you'll see right here, Jeconiah, Josiah. Okay, where is he? Where's Coniah? I'm looking for Coniah specifically because I want to point him out. Depending on the translation, sometimes his name changes for some reason. It's kind of weird, but David, Solomon, Rahab, Jehoshaphat, Jotham, Jeconiah, Josiah, because it's weird when you look at his name, it sometimes changes. Let me go to Blue Letter Bible. Give me a second. Let me go to Matthew 1. We're going to switch over to the Blue Letter Bible. Okay. David, Jeroboam, Jotham, Jeconiah. Let's go there real quick. I hate the Greek, bro. I really, really hate the Greek with a passion. Okay. Jeconiah. Okay, let me go back to Jeremiah 22 because I want to connect this to that. Jeremiah 22, verse 30. And we're going to connect that to Joseph because he's literally mentioned in his genealogy. So there's no way he can be the father of Yahusha. Why would Yahusha come from a corrupted, cursed seed? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Let me see. Thus saith Yahuwah, write ye this man childless. Doesn't even list his name. What the heck? That's weird. Here we are, Coniah. Okay. Coniah. Now let's go to the Strong's Concordance. They have it as Kan Yahu. Okay. But you're going to notice he's mentioned in Matthew as far as the, what's his name? Joseph's DNA. He descends from him. So Coniah, the son of Jehoiakim. Let me go to the Strongs here. Because there's another name that they give him too. Besides just Coniah. I'm trying to see if it pops up here. Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, reigned instead of Coniah, the son of Jehoiakim. Okay, so he would come from Jehoiakim's lineage. All right, so he would be descended from Joseph would be descended from him. So therefore, he can't be the father of Yahusha. I'll probably do a teaching more in depth on it because I don't have it all together right now and have it prepared. But according to Yahuwah, there's a cursed seed coming from these kings. The only way Yahusha could be born is if he's born of a virgin. And it's literally in scripture and the prophecies confirm it. So, yeah, I don't believe he's the father. I mean, these Spanish folks know who they are. They put white on all documents. Facts. Love is beautiful. Spanish is Edom. None of the Yashalim are indigenous to America. Only him. Hold up. Is somebody pushing this? Is somebody pushing this lie? Who is pushing that Native Americans and Hispanics are our people? Because I can disprove that. Jerusalem says, I asked Yahuwah for a sign and he sent me here. All esteem to Yahuwah. Spanish people are starting to have these conversations that they are the Israelites. Yep. But the thing is, okay, let me show y'all something else. See, y'all be making me pull out the receipts, boy. Y'all be making me pull out the receipts. Okay, so look. Hispanics have been racist towards our people, okay? They have not. There's actually a video I'm going to show you. Let's go to YouTube and let's look up racism in Mexico. Let's see how we get treated by Mexicans since they want to claim to be us. Because them black Hispanics, them Afro Hispanics, they are treated so bad by these white Hispanics. Racism in Mexico against blacks. Let's see if these are really our people, because I'm just saying. Everybody want to claim to be, you know what I'm saying, one of us, but they're not. And I'm not giving my birthright to any of these people. I'm sorry. Y'all are heathens. You're going to stay heathens. You got to just accept that. You know, we are not the same. Mexicans are racist too. Felipe Farzo. Let me see. I mean, yeah, they experience racism from the white man too, but they still hate you. All right, let's look at this lady talk about.
Are we talking about this? Why are we doing this? If you don't know me and you're like, who is she to have this conversation? I was able to film the immigration experience and what it looked like when they checked IDs to make sure that everyone on the bus was legally allowed to be in the country. Here's the comment. Strange that your card was the only one taken. You push this narrative about the lack of racism there, but it seems alive and well there.
Okay, so you see that? They wouldn't even take this black woman's card. Strange that your card was the only one taken. You push this narrative about the lack of racism there, but it seems alive and well there. Okay? They hate you too. I mean, I don't understand. Like, listen, the Afro-Hispanics are under the same curses. Matter of fact, they're under the curses so much that they are separated from the white Hispanics. They are segregated from the white Hispanics. The white Hispanics treat them like crap. Call them nigger, and all this other stuff.
In different places, you can watch one of my videos of the experience in Mexico. I'm not speaking about what instead was happening in that interaction. Okay. I watched twice the part about the immigration officer. She's not asking why you got your residency, but the reason of how you got your residency. In other words, she wanted to know if you're a Haitian.
In other words, she wanted to know, are you a Haitian refugee? Okay? Listen, them people are racist, homie. I don't care what nobody says. You didn't see no Mexicans fighting for you during Black Lives Matter. You didn't see no Mexicans fighting for you saying abolish slavery. You didn't see no Mexicans, standing by your side, at the abortion center saying stop killing black children. You didn't see none of that. You didn't see none of that. They were nowhere to be found during the civil rights era. Matter of fact, they're being incentivized to come here. They're giving precedence over black people right now. Okay, you look in the black communities, what do you see? Mexicans. They don't even speak English, but they're able to come here and prosper. They're not under the curses. Come on, cuz. They are not under the curses. They will give a Hispanic a home loan long before they'll give you one. What version of the Bible do you prefer to use? I have the Sefer because I like it because it has all the books. But I kind of jump between the Sefer, the Hallelujah Scriptures, the Amplified Bible, the KJV. I barely use the KJV, to be honest with you. I barely use that thing. And the Scriptures. Sometimes the Septuagint, depending on what I'm studying. In every nation, our people are treated as the lowest of the low. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I feel like all countries do that. Afro-Dominicans will have something against Afro-Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Jamaicans, Indians that are dark get treated differently from the whiter Asians. I mean, there's truth to that to a sense, but the thing is, like, when I think about the Afro-Hispanics, they are treated, like I said, they're literally segregated from everybody else. You have to really go look for them, you know what I'm saying, in Mexico to find them. You gonna see the white, let me see. Afro-Hispanics, racism. I'm gonna show you something. They're under the same curses because they're exactly the same people. Afro-Latinos in Puerto Rico are facing systematic racism on a daily basis. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can show y'all some evidence. I'm trying to find something. 2 Hispanic women attacked a black girl for getting away during a parade for Mexicans. Interesting. Okay, so these are our people. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm not giving it to nobody. I'm not allowing any Hispanic, any Mexican that ain't been through what our people been through, that never stood for us or with us until they felt that, you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, it's only really the camps that push this. All right, but let me show y'all something. 2 Hispanic women attacked a black girl for getting away during a parade for Mexicans. Look at this.
On September 17th, she was brutally and verbally assaulted by 2 Hispanic women who were attending Mexican Independence Day parade. Now, allegedly, Trinity's little bitty dog.
Look at her. She's beautiful. And she got attacked because these Mexicans, you know, decided to go at her because they didn't want her there. They felt like she was in the way. And then you have to ask yourself something. Where in the scriptures, like even their language, let's look at Spanish. You got to look at the culture to prove all things. Hispanics come from the Aztecs. They practice human sacrifices. They're not our people at all, homie. But let's just look at the language. Let's look at their letters and stuff like that. This is where you get Latin. Okay, so they didn't even speak Abari. They didn't even speak the ancient language. Let me see. Ancient, maybe I should put ancient Spanish, ancient Latin. I don't know. Spanish alphabet. I'll just put ancient Spanish alphabet. I mean, the Spanish alphabet is basically your ABCs. Look at this. Let's look at this writing right here. Okay, this is not Abari. Let me show you. Look at this. I like looking at ancient evidence and seeing ancient cultures to know if they're one of us. This right here is not Abari. Okay, I mean the letters are literally backwards. Like this is not Abari right here. Let me see. See, I think some people make fake stuff like this and say, well, this is Abari. This is Abari. This is a V right here. Now, I saw a cot right here, but a lot of these other letters are not even Abari letters. So I think this is honestly fake. I don't believe this is legitimate at all. Then they go to modern Hebrew and they say, well, they spoke modern Hebrew. Our people did not speak modern Hebrew. They spoke Aramaic and Abari. Spanish alphabet. Look at that. So you got I's. Okay, there's no I in ancient Abari. There's no O in ancient Abari. There's no W in ancient Abari. There's no V in ancient Abari. And of course, you know, all language came from ancient Abari, by the way, which is another thing people fail to realize. Some people try to like lump it in with these other languages, but Abari was the original tongue of creation. So it makes sense that a lot of these other cultures, even the heathen cultures, would take little bits and pieces of a language that every language came from and say, well, yeah, we're Israelites too. I just find it interesting that when black people say it, now all of a sudden everybody is. Okay, you saw a cot, right? But I think that that was fake, because if you look at the other letters there, if you look at the other letters that were on there, they were not Abari letters. You feel what I'm saying? So I really feel like that was fake. Let me go back to it. Look at this. Look at it real good. Okay? You see a cot right here. I get that. Okay? I see the cot. But remember, all language came from Abari. But where are the other letters of Abari? Where is the aleph? I see a regular A. I don't see a thou. This is not the mom letter. This is a regular M. You see a cot, but that's about it. I don't see a daleth. That's a regular D right there. I don't see the zine. I see a regular T, not even an X, not even a thou. Honestly, I think that this right here is really just an amalgamation of different letters and languages and stuff. But like I said, this doesn't even look legit. This looks fake, honestly. So even if there is a cot there, where are the rest of the letters? The bot, the damel, or the daleth, the gamel, the daleth. I don't see anything else here. I think people make these things, honestly, to try to prove something that's not true. It's just like when I think about this. They say they found this ancient Hebrew stone, and that was determined to be fake. Native American. Let's look at this. So this is something that they say they found in America, right? But I can show you evidence that there's literally ancient writings that our ancestors wrote. I'm supposed to believe this guy's a Yahudi? Nope. I'm trying to find a stone that they literally found that was proven to be fake. And it was written in modern Hebrew. These are not our people. Come on, man. You serious? All the races and tribes in the world are like the different colored flowers of one metal. All are beautiful as children of the Creator. They must all be respected. So people be all like, well, they're Native Americans, and they say Yah. But, I mean, is that really the name of the Most High? Because they don't even have Abari names. Navajo? They don't even have Hebrew names, bro. Now, we can prove that the Hebrews were in the slave trade because they had Yah in the name, but yet this man's name is Navajo, and that some of the tribes are called Navajo. You think that there would be some sort of, proof. Here's another thing they try to use to say that they kept the law of Moses. You know how the Jews use that box on their head? Okay, what is this? Our people didn't wear this on their head. This is how you connect them to the Jews, because they got this chunk of hair right here. The hair texture ain't even the same as ours. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Okay, so this is what they found to be fake. They use this to try to say that, and look, the Book of Mormon, because I want y'all to understand where this is coming from. This is coming from an Edomite. So let's go to the Book of Mormon, because he's the one who said that they were Hebrews. A white man, a Freemason at that. But let's just see his proof. So this is his proof, right? Okay. There's been a lot of talk about some intellectuals about various hoaxes purported to be associated with ancient Hebrew stones and script found in North America. It makes sense that when Lehi landed in North America, he and his culture could have left behind evidence of his Jewish and Israelite heritage. So you don't even know the difference between, okay. Oh, That's all the evidence he's showing, I'm seeing, because I don't see no other images or pictures. But a lot of the people believing America is the promised land came from Mormonism. And this is the same man who said that black skin is a curse. So I need y'all to do a little bit more research before you just run with these camps and stuff. People don't look into anything. But this stone has been proven to be fake. Okay? But this comes from Mormonism. Mormons said that they're Israelites. White men. Men who, you know what I'm saying, Yahuwah never came to, are claiming to be Israelites. Now let's get back to this video about the natives because I want to finish that. I mean, Watchman Yahoo actually does his research, you know what I'm saying, versus Israelites that just listen to Dane Calloway and assume that he's telling the truth about you. I mean, you can't be both. You cannot be Yasharal and also be a dang Native American. So pick a side because these people ain't us. All right. Bro, come on. These are not our people, dude. Look at this. What is this? Now, she looks a little bit more, you know, Negroid, but she's still clearly different. I mean, the lips are different. The nose is different. The facial structure is different. The chin is different. She got like a round head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when have you ever seen in Yasharal them wearing these things with the eagle feathers and all that stuff? You should be able to see proof of these things in the Bible. There isn't proof of this. These strange headdresses, there's no proof. Now, yeah, they're more darker and more melanated, but when you know the fact that everybody was black at one point, how exactly can you say, well, I guess they're black, so I guess they're one of us? Dude, come on, he ain't got no facial hair. He's clearly a Hamite. Yahuwah, okay, so if these people are our people, why did Yahuwah give the children of Yasharal Torah and said not to mar or destroy the corners of your beard, not to shave your beard off? The only ones who had plain shaved faces were the heathens. Unapologetic Real has a question. Okay, let me see what it is. Let me see what she said. Unapologetically Real. Yexer. Leading from Sister Drew's question, are Yahudi wives permitted to divorce Gentile husbands? Seeking clearly, as I was taught that female can initiate divorce scripturally. Thanks. So you know what? Considering now, if it was a man, it would be kind of different, sis, because the man would have to put away the strange woman. Now, because a woman cannot initiate divorce, that I can't really advise you on. But if you're feeling a conviction and you feel like you're out of Yahuwah's will, that's something you're going to have to go to him about. I cannot advise a woman in a marriage that's in covenant with a man. It's really more so him. I mean, is he willing to divorce you? Like, and I'm not, and the thing is, I'm not even saying like Yahuwah does look down on divorce, right? But if you're really trying to walk upright to Yahuwah and you're feeling convicted about this, what would be at stake if you know what I'm saying, you propose that to him? I'm going to ask you that because I understand how you guys feel. You guys might be in a marriage with somebody that's not Yahuwah's people, and you might feel convicted about it. My question is, let's just say you showed him what it says in scripture and you want to be in Yahuwah's will. Would he be willing to divorce you? That's the question I'm going to ask. And this can kind of be a hard topic to talk about because there's certain things in Torah about a woman remarrying. It can kind of get into some situations. So I don't want to give you advice on this because I just don't think it's my place to do that. That's something you're probably going to have to go to Yahuwah about. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Someone was telling me you can't cut your hair at all because I cut my hair every 2 weeks and said it was a sin. Is this correct? Some men did cut their hair and some men did not. So if you took the Nazarene vow, you were not supposed to cut your hair at all. But some people did. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know, did not take the Nazarite vow. So their hair might have been longer. But those who did, you know what I'm saying? Those who did not take the Nazarite vow, they did, I'm sure, cut their hair. It doesn't say they cut their hair, but some of them didn't take the Nazarite vow, so their hair wouldn't be as long. But I mean, black men, Yahudi men, groom themselves. But if you haven't taken the Nazarite vow, there's not really a sin that says you shouldn't cut your hair. It's not. There's nothing in scripture that explicitly forbids that unless it's the Nazarite vow. Okay, let's finish this, y'all.
The Israelites did not come until later during the transatlantic slave trade. The signature of the Hamites were all over the land, as evidenced by the culture and the architecture.
These are heathens, cuz. Like,
Israelites.
Hold on, I gotta go down, bro. That was funny. Okay, Hamites. All right.
The whole idea would completely go against
what the. Oh man. Whew. Oh my. Oh man, that's just crazy. And people are claiming these are Negroes.
What scripture has shown. The Israelites have not had any power to stand as the Moors did. To assume that the so-called black people of any area are Israelites by default is to disregard other factors that prove otherwise. As in the case of the Moors and the black Native Americans, there is no evidence that these groups were indeed Israelites. The whole idea would completely go against what scripture has shown. The Israelites have not had any power to stand as the Moors and other South.
Look at this. Look at these ears. Look at these discs in his ears. Hamites. Hamites, homie. These people are Hamites, family. And you notice that they try to pull black people into doing this kind of stuff, even with them gauges in their ears. You know, some of these like black people that's influenced by the culture of like rock and roll and stuff, and they want to wear these big old discs in their ears.
South American cultures identify more with the children of Ham.
Look at that. Hamites. Hamites. Same culture, same people. The only thing is this is a Hamite mixed with Japheth, a mixed breed Hamite, and this is a full blood Hamite.
And not the Israelites.
Look at that. You're around that. I'm just saying, homie. I mean, I'm not no, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I understand. I probably got a little bit of this in me, right? A little bit of this in me, okay? But I don't attach to this because my culture is Yasharal. My culture is in that Bible, not this. This is heathen stuff.
Point.
All right. I just wanted to show y'all that. But yeah, I mean, that's just that is crazy, bro. Oh my. Ak, you can cut your hair. There isn't anything in the law of Moses that says you can't cut your hair. That's what I'm saying. Unless you took the Nazarite vow, and I'm pretty sure you didn't. So, you know, you can cut your hair, Aki. It's not a big deal. Just don't shave your facial hair. That's what your Uwa don't want. He made a distinction between men and women, and one of that ways is facial hair. That's why I say it's a heathen practice to shave your face. It really is. Can women trim our hair? I don't see why not. Thank you. That's literally what I prayed for today was healing in all areas while confirmation. Thank you. Austin Tiaua. Let's see. Are you aware of the pseudepigrapha books taken out of the original Bible? Yeah, Tashara, she definitely does her studying. You know what I'm saying? She is a Sefer, and it has all the books they took out, or most of the books. There's still some books that we don't know about. Patricia, I learned a lot today. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear that, bro. That's why I like doing these like random streams, because we could talk about so much. I can address y'all questions directly, you know, so on and so forth. So all esteem to the Most High. I'm gonna hang around with y'all for about 30 more minutes, and I'm gonna jump off of here. Didn't it say round the corners? Did it say don't round the corners? I mean, it does. I mean, so if you look at what the scriptures say, it says not to mar your beard. Marred means destroy. So I believe, like, if a person were to trim it just so it's kind of groomed in a way, I mean, I don't. Let's go to the scriptures. Let's go to the scriptures. Because I mean, I don't. You know, some of us, we like to keep it clean and make it look good. You feel what I'm saying? So let's look at that. Beard. The word is mar, which means to destroy your beard. I don't believe Yahuwah wants us destroying it at all. Okay, hold on. You shall not mar the corners of your beard, so destroy it. Let's see. Let's look at the Hebrew concordance or Abari concordance. Let's look at what that means. Neither, it says, you shall not mar the corners of your beard. Shahat, or shakat. All right? And that means to corrupt, destroy, or corrupt or destroy. All right? So, I mean, essentially just shaving it off or cutting it off completely, or, you know, destroying it is what he doesn't want. I don't think if you like keep it trimmed and keep it nice and clean is a bad thing. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Because obviously I keep mine clean and nice and clean. So, yeah, she did. That's what I was talking about earlier. I think people need to check out what she said on her video. She was just exposing them Japhites, or, you know, the original Japhites, I should say, because these white people that want to claim they're Japheth, they're not Japheth. They are not Japheth. Japheth was black. Gates of Huldah. Yep. Y'all got to check out Gates of Huldah, bro. She do some good teachings, especially to some of y'all that are not as like grounded in the truth. She does a lot of good videos for you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show you her channel for y'all that don't know who she is, because she does some great work, bro. And like I said, we got to show love to the Yasharalim that are in the truth, walking in truth. So I'm just going to show you her channel real quick. Y'all need to go check her out. Check out her recent teaching. So I'm going to take you to her channel real quick. Gates of Huldah. Okay, this is her channel right here. All right. And let me just show you some of her playlists so y'all can check out what she got on here. But she got a lot of good content. Revisiting the Exodus, the supernatural in scripture, uncovering the secrets of melanin, the day of judgment, real black history, proving you're an Israelite, talking about the daughters of Zion, coming out of Babylon, a message to the Hebrews. This channel really is more for the Abarim, the Hebrews. I mean, Gentiles, there's something for you, but she's kind of like me. She's sent to the Yahudi first, or does, you know, videos for the Yahudi first, then the Gentile. But there's more here for our people than there is for the Gentiles. So I'm just letting you Gentiles know. You'd be like, well, there's not really much here for me. There's more so for our people. You feel what I'm saying? So check her out. Yexer, I'm subscribed to her. She's great. Yeah, she is. She is fire. I love her. A lot of Israelites misinterpret scripture, then telling Israelites like yourself incorrect information. Yeah. I mean, that kind of irritates me, because I really like I said, I'm a humble person, and most of the time when it comes to me, I prove all things with scripture. That's what it is with me. And if I'm wrong about something, I have no problem, you know what I'm saying, admitting I'm wrong about it. But I see false teaching after false teaching after false teaching after false teaching, and nobody ever wants to admit, you know what I'm saying, that they have not been telling the scriptures the way they're supposed to be. I don't believe in twisting the scriptures. I don't believe in, you know, leaning on your own understanding. Y'all don't want us to do that. And what's crazy to me is I can show you nothing but scripture and people will still disagree with me. Like, since you're new to this channel, all my teachings, in the description box of every teaching, I take you to all these studies. These are all studies I've done over time that I've been on here. And some of them you can't see. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got to update this. But for example, let me see. Yahuwah is Yahusha. Let me show you this. So I proved that Yahuwah is Yahusha in the flesh. Look at all these scriptures I used. Look at all this. And people are still disagreeing with me. Look at all this evidence. Come on, bro. Are you serious? And not only that, but I break it down in the ancient tongue, okay? This is Zadok, meaning righteous. This is Malak, meaning king, okay? This is Ha-Bashura, the Bashura, okay? The gospel, all right? I break it down in the ancient tongue and people still want to argue with me. You know, so sometimes you're not going to be able to convince anybody anything. But look at all this evidence I give when I'm trying to prove stuff to people. And they still want to disagree. So it's like, you know what? I guess some people are just meant to be destroyed at the end of the day. Because it's like, y'all don't really want the word for what it says. Gates of Holda did an 18-part series called Time for the Nations to Reap and Confederacy Against Y'all's People is so fire. Yes, sis, I watched it too. And whew, that, you know, that's some encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Because they have, when you understand like the level of confederacy that they've taken against this nation, it's absolutely insane. And I want to show some love to some more people. There's another Israelite woman I want to show y'all. Let me show you her. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but let me see if I can find her. She is also a Yahudi sister, founder. Okay, the African Exodus is her channel. Beautiful daughter of Zion. She knows Yahuwah Yahusha. She exposed Christianity. I'm going to give you some love for her. Her channel is called the African Exodus. And she talks about how many believe, like myself, that Africa is the true land of where the Bible takes place. Beautiful Yahudi woman. She talks about Negro land. I got to watch this video. She talks about Edom. She has a book out called The Conspiracy to Erase a Nation. Okay, 100% Israel is in Africa. You know, Yasharal. All right. She disproves Christianity, come out of Christianity. This is another Yahudi woman that puts her work in. She teaches women how to walk upright according to the ways of Yahuwah Yahusha. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her. I think she does some good videos too, and she does some good work. Her channel is called the African Exodus channel. And this is it right here. And I'm going to post it in the link. See, I support those people that I like. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm posting her link too. Yeah, she's on point. Daral Yahu, you know her? Yeah, she's on point. She's definitely on point. And I'm going to show y'all another channel I think y'all should check out. Now, their style is a little different than like mine or some of these other people, but Shattered Paradise. All right? They are a Yahudi couple, and they expose a lot of things about this world. You know what I'm saying? So if you kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, some of their videos are kind of dark, but they do some good work, homie. They do some really good work. So let me see. When I watch their videos, I'm like, bro, their videos are so high quality, they should probably be in movie theaters. But this is them right here, okay? And they expose these rappers, these sellouts, how dark this world is. I'm actually supporting them on Patreon because I think their videos are so good, I'm happy to support people. You feel what I'm saying? But this is their channel, Shattered Paradise. And they, like I said, they are a Yahudi couple. You know what I'm saying? A married couple. And they do a lot of good videos. Their videos are just so high quality, bro. They got a lot of videos exposing all these different agendas. And like I said, I subscribe to their Patreon because they have way more content on there that YouTube keeps banning. I mean, even the thumbnail is high quality. Look at that. Yeah. But yeah, so check them out. Shattered Paradise is the name of their channel. Shattered Paradise. All right. But yeah, all the steams here. Shattered Paradise videos are creepy, not gonna lie, but great info. They are. They kind of are. I mean, with the music and like I said, their videos are kind of dark, but there's a lot of information in them. You know what I'm saying? Amiya Yaki Yada, man, they get deep. They do. They definitely do, sis. They go deep, deep, deep. Yeah, Markia, you gotta check them out. I would just pray before watching it because some of their stuff, it's not that they're dark, but the darkness they're exposing is just kind of, you know, I would not be watching them every day if they uploaded every day. I have to space out the time that, you know, I watch their videos because their stuff is dark. It is. You know, and I get it. You're exposing the dark world we live in, right? So it's not always going to be, you know, a pretty painted picture, right? Even my Rumble videos are not always pretty. Exposing the darkness of this world. Oh, by the way, y'all, check out my Rumble if you're not. Since we have a new member, I'm going to encourage you to check out the Rumble channel. I'm going to encourage you to check out the Rumble channel. We talk about a lot of stuff I can't talk about here on YouTube. So if you guys are not subscribed to the Rumble, I'm going to post that link over there as well. We did a show yesterday. It was really, really good. I called it Never Trust Thine Enemy. Shout out to everybody that was at the Rumble show. So this is my Rumble. We have an uncensored episode that we did last week. And then we have one we did this week. And then I did this episode yesterday, which is Never Trust Thine Enemy. And we have some documentaries, The Emancipation Proclamation, The Illusion of Freedom. This is a documentary I put up. The Truth About PP, the center that unalives Abari children. Yeah, I definitely check that out. And then yesterday on our show, our live show, we watched this documentary, The Science Agenda to Exterminate Blacks. Okay, so there's a lot of truth content on here. And I'm going to post the link for those who are not subscribed to my Rumble. If you want to just check it out later, all you got to do is go to rumble.com and type my name, all one word. So let me show you. Let me just go to the main page, Rumble. So this is Rumble. If you type my name, YEKCYRMALKIYAH, boom. Takes you to my Rumble channel. Click it. Bang. This is where all my videos are. Okay? So just be sure to check out my Rumble channel. I'm going to post a link in the description or post a link in the chat for those who haven't seen it. All right, this is the Rumble channel for anybody that's interested in checking out some of the uncensored stuff. Yehukanan says, I watched the Rumble show yesterday after work. Oh, okay. Alsteen Yahuwah. Dean Marabu says, I've been watching a lot of their videos. Shattered Paradise is so good. They reveal a lot of truth and open my eyes to the darkness of this world. Yes, absolutely. I would say that they have kind of really put me on the path to uncovering the wickedness of this world. For real, for real. Man, I was processing that one all day. Oh, you talking about the Rumble show we did yesterday? Man. Whew. Boy. I just think it's so important to have these kind of conversations because y'all got to understand, like, I feel like if anything, I have shown you guys how much I care so much for y'all people, for Yasharal. Like, I care for y'all so much that I have to expose every single thing that's coming your way. I have to warn you. I feel like I am not doing my job as a leader, you know what I'm saying, and being guided by Yahuwah Yahusha if I'm not warning you. You feel what I'm saying? So I have to show you all these things that are happening. I have to reveal these things to you so you can know. Otherwise, I failed you, Yasharal. I failed the Most High. You know, it's like when you think about a watchman, right, or a Natsari. You know, we warn you of what's to come. We blow the shofar. If the building's on fire and I'm not warning you the building's on fire, the building's about to collapse, I'm complicit. I'm complicit. So I have to tell you about these things, because some of these things are not, you know what I'm saying, may not be on some people's radars. But I'm always paying attention because I know that I have a flock that I have to watch out for. And that's why I ask people, when y'all come into the Discord, please do not promote other ministries. Please don't do that, because I know not everybody that has a channel is working to our best interests. That I know without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, I don't mind if y'all want to, yes, please smash that like button. I know I haven't really used no memes today, so we're going to use a few of them. Come on, man, hit that like button.
Hit me again, Ike, and put some stank on it.
Actually, today has been a good show. We haven't had no trolls, so all esteem to Yahuwah. Okay. I love it here because many of our people are walking around and sleeping, denying all the spiritual things happening right now. Many people think these are conspiracies and not real concepts. It's crazy, the denialism when it comes to the truth. And you know, and I'm gonna be real with you guys, bro. This is my safe space too. You know how many people I'm around that are asleep? It gets annoying and irritating that they can't open up their eyes and see it for what it is. And then they ain't like I ain't warning them or telling them. They just don't care. That's the problem. Kylise, Yada, praise Yahuwah that you found Yexer. I know, I give all esteem. You know, everybody, you know, I'm so happy that we have some new people here. Our beloved sister, Ayil Bonizak, 30. She's here. She's new. And also our sister, Jerusalem. All esteem to Yahuwah. So all praises to Yahuwah. We got some new people here. Yexer, I subscribed to your Rumble channel maybe a few weeks ago or a few days ago. Oh, okay, cool. All esteem to Yahuwah. Jerusalem and Ayil Benizak, be sure to email me so, you know, I can interview you guys and try to get you guys in the Discord. You know, Discord is like our home away from home, right? So when we're doing these live streams, we're all together as family, but then we also talk and share information in the Discord. So be sure to email me. My email is right there in the bottom of your screen under the little banner. Be sure to email me and get in contact with me, and we can try to get you into the Discord. And I think somebody else asked about it too. What was her name? Hold on, let me scroll up. I know she was asking about the Discord too. Oh, Glenn's here. Shabbat shalom, Aki. Hold on, I'm trying to find her name, family. I know I saw her. She was asking about the Discord, and I can't find her. Oh no. I don't know where it is. I can't find her, but I think she already knows to add my Discord. Love is beautiful. No, they are not our people. Facts. They're definitely not. All right, y'all. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Benizak is a brother? Oh, Salaki. My bad. My bad, Ak. I couldn't tell. I apologize. No disrespect. So, my bad. Salaki. Yexer, you're doing a wonderful job. Seriously, I haven't spoken to people in the truth for years. I'm excited. Yeah, it's exciting for me too because, bro, all I know, everybody around me is just like got their head so far up their ass. You know what I'm saying? I start trying to talk a little bit of truth and they just disconnect. Unless I'm talking about celebrity culture, celebrity gossip, or all that foolishness, all these distractions, they don't really care to hear what I have to say, which is why I'm just like, I'd rather be around people who want to hear what I have to say. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, they just don't care. They choose to be blind. Right, exactly, sis. I'm not wasting my time with those who willfully choose to be blind. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that at all. You couldn't tell? Maybe it's because I'm on my computer, so I can't see images as clearly. So maybe that's probably why. Usually when I'm looking at an image and if I can't like tell if it's a woman, I'm going to go by the name. So, yeah, that's my bad. But I'm not on my phone. I'm on my computer, and the images are much smaller when I look at the names in the chat. So that's probably why I didn't even see that he had a beard. Yeah, I can't even see it. That's crazy. So that's probably why. Her name is Jerusalem. Oh, okay. Jerusalem. Okay. Yada yada. I first stopped watching Shattered Paradise at night, then Never Alone, then Not at All. there's nothing really new to me. Other things I don't need to know. Keep your eyes on you and not saying don't watch. Right. And that's why I say when it comes to exposing the wicked world, you need to make sure that you are balancing yourself with this, because I'm telling you, you start getting into, when I was a Christian, you guys probably know exactly who I'm talking about. There was a guy named Call for Uprising. I used to watch him when I was a Christian. And I used to watch him, dude, but I could see that spending all these years doing this work, exposing evil, it's consumed him. He's just miserable. I can tell he's a miserable person because he's just, like he's just mad. You know what I'm saying? And he keeps getting banned off YouTube, having to make a new channel. Do you realize that maybe Yahuwah, you know what I'm saying, don't want you talking about this stuff? And he talks more about the darkness of this world than sharing the scriptures. They're sharing the Bashuda of Yahusha. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. Yeah, sis, he lost his freaking mind. He has lost his mind. Sometimes you got to understand that Yahuwah is allowing things to happen because he's trying to get you to understand this is not what he wants for you. But then you're still a Christian, so I guess you don't really truly know the Most High. But he's lost his mind, bro. He honestly has. And that's what jumping down these rabbit holes can do for you guys. So I'm just telling you, there's nothing wrong with seeking out truth. Be not ignorant of the enemy's devices, but do not get sucked into these lies. Do not get sucked into how wicked this world is. We know this world is wicked. That's why it's got to be destroyed. But just be careful when you're jumping down these rabbit holes. All right. So anyway, family, I'm going to get off of here. This has been a great chat. Man, I hate leaving y'all, man. It's always so sad. I just feel bad because I just love y'all. For real. I really love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are everything. You know what I'm saying? I give all esteem to Yahuwah for you guys because it's just beautiful, this family we have in Yahuwah Yahusha. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to definitely try to do more lives. You know what I'm saying? Go live more because it's like every time I come on here and I see all the familiar faces, the new faces, I get excited. So all praises to Yahuwah. I hope you guys have, she said, yeah, so you're truly an old soul, right? I've always been told that. Yada Yahuwah. I have to go, sis. I'm sorry. I've been on here for collectively about 5 hours. So I'm going to jump off. Family, I love you guys so much. Come on over to the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, if you want to join the Discord, be sure to email me and I'll interview you and, we'll bring everybody in. With that being said, I love you all. May the Most High bless you. May the Most High cover you. May the Most High keep you as we await the return of the coming King, Yahushua HaMashiach. Shalom.
Sir.
Our counterintelligence program must prevent the rise of a black messiah.
Look, we went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yasharel will remain. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave. Came up off that plantation, broke our shackles and chains. And it's no more cotton picking, no tobacco, no cane. This a whole new plateau where Yasharel will remain. Only one nation of people have their heritage hidden. In the scriptures it's been written, I'm no longer a Christian. Went from Negro to a black or a colored. By the blood of Yahushua we redeemed and we covered. And Yahuwah gave instruction, now the truth is uncovered. Recompense for how our people and our youth have just suffered. And the lies that they told us now ruptured and punctured. And we fell from His grace but now restored and recovered. Yeah, they beat us and deceived us and their deeds were egregious. Had us bowing to the cross and controlled us with Jesus. And they did it so seamless and it made us obsequious. And Yahuwah loved His people, He restored us with meekness. It is He that woke us up to our Hebrew uniqueness. Yasharel and Yahusha, not a greater allegiance. Wipe the tears from our eyes cause He knows of our grievance. Through the blood of Yahusha, no more tormented demons. We went from Hebrew to a Negro to a runaway slave.